Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Angie. How are you?
I am great.
Awesome.
Regardless of how everything is going, I'm doing great.
Say that again.
I got up really early this morning, though. It was like 4:45.
Oh my goodness. Why'd you wake up so early?
I don't know. It's been this way for like a week. I'm like, I wake up between 3 and 4:45. So then I laid there, tossed and turned, trying to get. I'm like, forget it. 5:45 come along. I went, forget it. I'm out. So
at least it's TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. It's been a long week. So good morning, everyone. Good morning, Amanda. Good morning, Bonnie. It was nice to see you again yesterday, Bonnie. The rally was awesome, Angie. It was.
I know. I saw it live, like on live stream. I'm like, I wish I was there. I know Wendy Bell was there.
Yes, she is amazing. Oh, she is so down to earth and so nice. Oh my gosh, I love her. So knowledgeable as well.
Oh, I agree. 100%. We've got some feedback. Can everybody hear us okay?
This is why we need to be together.
I know.
Next time. Next time. Good morning, Darlene. Nice to see you.
Good morning, Bonnie. Good morning, Amanda. Donna, good morning.
There you go.
Amanda goes, I want to meet her still, LOL.
See, seriously,
it is, okay.
Amazing.
Amanda said it's echoing. Oh, hopefully they can hear us okay. Are you on a laptop or a desktop?
I am on a laptop.
Okay.
Sometimes it echoes, sometimes it doesn't. I don't know. Not the person to ask. No idea. Maybe we need because I've seen a couple of them who do this. They have the earphones, earplugs. I don't know what they're called. Headphones. There you go. That makes the echo better.
Let me see something. I have some. Hang on.
At this momentary interlude, guys.
I disappear a lot.
We do this a lot. Squirrel.
Hang on. Let me try that.
Squirrel.
You're going to see things hanging from my ears, but we're going to try it.
Sounds good. I don't have those. I don't know.
We're going to try it. All right. See if my cat's watching me like, what are you doing, Mom? Hold on a minute.
See, whereas I block out everybody else in my what used to be my teaching room.
Let me try this. All right. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
All right. Is the echo better?
I actually just heard an echo.
Yeah. All right. Can you guys hear us okay? I still hear the echo.
It's going to be a great show today. It's already.
I don't know what it is because when I do my own lives, it doesn't echo. When we're together, it doesn't echo. And it's my stuff that we're using. So I think there's just some kind of not hearing any echo, Darlene said. Okay. All right. Well, I'm hearing it. So I guess I better try to ignore it. Don't know.
The extra voice just go.
All right. Anybody else hearing an echo, just respond in the comment section.
So we can fix it before we begin our show. Marcus says no echo here.
Okay. As long as you guys aren't hearing an echo, we're fine. I'll just be annoyed listening to the echo.
It's a great start to our morning. It's all good.
Amanda said, could it be the weather? You know what? You're probably right. Weather interferes with everything. I hear it. Okay. Brooke hears the echo. I don't know. All right. Well, we're going to do our best this morning. At least we have connection. At least you can see our beautiful faces. Even though it looks orange right now.
It's better than my lighting. My lighting, it's very dark for some reason. I don't know. It's got to be the weather. No lighting outside.
Yeah, the weather's awesome. I don't know. All right. Well, Good morning, everyone. This is the Angela Marie in the morning with my amazing special co-host, Rachel Bermulen.
Hi, guys.
And I'm very blessed to have her as my co-host. We decided, or maybe I decided, and then Rachel kind of went along with it. I said, let's go ahead and do a morning show on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Friday mornings. It was at 8:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on a Wednesday morning, and now here we are, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Although we did cancel Monday. Monday I woke up with a migraine. It wasn't good. Wasn't good at all. But I'm here, and we are now here. So we'll see if we can do a full week next week of Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
No, guys, she wrote me into this. I didn't have a say. I just was struggling along now.
I mentioned it. It was so funny. I mentioned it on one of the shows last week, and I just went, we're going to do it. I'm like, I probably should have talked to you first.
Make sure my schedule was free instead of, oops. It's all good.
You would have called me out. Hey, I can't do that. Okay, well, we'll figure it out.
It's all good. I get to see you more, so it's all good.
You're cute.
It's a good day.
So I don't have coffee this morning. I have a nutrition shake.
Hey, and I don't have coffee yet. I have orange juice. So it's all good. And this time, an Eeyore mug.
Nice. Last time was Mickey Mouse.
Yep. And then you'll see the Pooh Bear one come out, and then now Eeyore. All my characters I love.
We started this show like that last time.
Exactly. See? We start off on a tangent talking about absolutely nothing for entertainment value and then get into the deep stuff. It's
exactly. Well, everybody's joining. Did you start your watch party yet?
You got to remind me before we start. Now I look ridiculous.
No, you don't. We didn't even start with content yet.
That's true. Hang on. Let me do it.
That's all right. I'm going to introduce while we're on here. So again, in the morning. And I said, so for those of you who are just joining us, please make note, Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays, we will be going live at 8:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So for a morning show, it's not just every Wednesday. Now you get to see us on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So for those of you who enjoy entertainment and you enjoy truth and facts, please join us every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday morning from now on at 8:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. My name is actually, one of the things that really got me going on doing live videos, for those of you who don't know who I am, I'm a transformation coach. And 19 years I was in the network marketing and direct sales industry. And a few years ago, a friend of mine was like, you really need to do live videos. And I'm sharing this story for a reason, because for those of you who are scared of the camera, like, don't be. I'm here now doing a morning show. It's ridiculous. And it's only because, I faced my fears. I walked in, by faith and not by fear, and moved forward. And, being a coach and a speaker now has been amazing to me. And so I'm founder of findyourpurposeandshine.com. And if you would have known me, I don't know, 3-4 years ago, my lives really stank. They were bad. Like, those memories that pop up on your Facebook. I'm like, oh God, does everybody see those again? Like, they were so bad. So anyway, that's kind of where it started, and I absolutely love it. I really want to grow this by leaps and bounds. Rachel knows my vision of this morning show, and which is probably why I think you just decided to jump on board just because you wanted to join. So it was awesome. I was looking for a new co-host, and here we are. I'm excited. I'm excited to get the message out to thousands of people. Our views are going up. Not everybody watches live. I do notice the views go up throughout the day. I noticed at night they skyrocket. So thank you for joining us live, and also thank you for joining us on the replay.
Yes, thank you, guys.
You join us on the replay, please go ahead and boost the algorithms by typing in hashtag replay, hashtag live if you're on live with us. I'm excited. Eventually, we want to get this show sponsored. We are streaming currently on Facebook, both our personal pages, my fan page, and YouTube this morning, and pretty much now Monday, Wednesday, Friday morning. So I like saying that, Monday, Wednesday, Friday morning. Ooh, my
It's funny
earpiece
that
is
you
gonna.
mentioned about sponsorship. I was actually talking to Wendy Bell yesterday, and I actually had told her that we had a morning show that we wanted to, reach as many people as what she did and have as much influence as what she does. And she looked straight at me. She goes, keep doing what you're doing. She goes, you're trying to reach as many people as possible. She goes, whatever you're doing, it's good enough. She goes, keep going. She goes, that's how I started off. So we even got the support from Wendy Bell yesterday. And she's like, yeah, be proud of yourself for what you're doing. I was like,
I love it.
So, I mean, like I said she started off exactly like what we did, and look at how big that she got. So she said, just keep on working, have faith, and exactly look where she ended up. So,
and the purpose of doing this is to really spread facts and truth. And we know that we are being censored big time, big time, big time. In fact, I just got a message from a friend of mine, he commented on one of my posts, friend of mine, actually from high school. And right before this show, and it popped up and I read it quick.
Okay.
And he said, yeah, it looks like Facebook took this down. And I commented back and I said, well, this is how you know it's true.
That's true. Absolutely.
Something along those lines. That's how we know it's true. Like, if we're being censored, why are we being censored? Right? It doesn't matter if it's a fact or an opinion or whatever. We're being censored regardless. So if you look on my page, you'll see there was a post that was censored. And it was actually from the Epic Times. It was the map on what's going on in each state.
Yes.
Let me speak the facts and the truth right now, you guys. We seek justice, truth, and freedom. And I find it kind of interesting and ironic that this post was blocked or banned. Okay. If you guys aren't following the Epic Times, you need to follow them. Also, Newsmax TV. Newsmax TV and Epic Times are the exact same information, just so you guys know. Kind of ironic how they are, filling people in on the facts. This is not biased. These are facts. Okay. And facts are facts. You can't get away from that. Even if you look on, Donald Trump's page or Donald Trump Jr.'s page, even if you look on those pages or Eric's page, you're going to see all the exact same information and what's going on. Now, I have a question for you, Rachel, and you too. Actually, yeah, let's have this conversation.
Sure.
So we know that there's a recount going on in, okay, I'm going to the top of my head now, Wisconsin.
Yes.
And Georgia.
Yes.
Right?
Recount in Georgia. Yep. Absolutely.
Right. Exactly. So they are under a recount, meaning they're in gray. They don't belong to anyone right now, whether it's Biden or Trump. I don't give a rip, whatever. It is gray. You can't count any candidate right now because the recount needs to happen because of the fraud. Okay. All right. Next, we've got Nevada, Arizona, Michigan, Pennsylvania. I don't think I'm missing any. North Carolina, Trump got North Carolina, by the way.
For those of you, Alaska.
Yes, Alaska was final. Alaska never went gray. It was always red. I think because he won that by a landslide first anyway, before, you know what I mean? Like, it was insane. I don't know if you saw the numbers. It was like absolutely landslide. Like, I think that's why they put it red.
And I don't know if you heard this morning, the press was calling Arizona for Biden. And I said, whoa, how are you calling Arizona for Biden when the counts aren't even done yet?
There's a lawsuit against Arizona.
Thank you.
There's a lawsuit against, again, those of you just joining us, there's a lawsuit against Nevada, Arizona, Pennsylvania, and Michigan. Okay. The recounts are in Wisconsin and Georgia, and that's fact. That's fact. That's not just an opinion. Okay. Those are facts. Do your research. Stop watching the fake news and the fake media, because that's what it is. And so we are here to bring you truth and facts. Please follow Epic Times. I just subscribed to their free updates. EpicTimes.com. Epic is not spelled the normal way. Okay. It's EPOCH. EpicTimes.com. I want you guys to really, they do update their information. The last time I was updated was 7:50, I believe, last night, unless they updated it this morning. But they do update it every, probably twice a day. I don't know. Marcus says Alaska just confirmed Trump for their 3 electoral votes, right?
Thank you, Marcus.
Right. Thank you. Yeah, and that's fact. I mean, we're being censored, and it's funny because the Epic Times is being censored, and they're a private journalist company that speaks facts, that speaks truth. So does Newsmax TV, and both of those resources have said the same thing. They have the same count, the same numbers, and what's going on with the legal battle as well as the recount. And they marked it full. So guess what, friends? When Facebook or YouTube ban something or censor something, how you know it's the truth. I've been seeing that a lot, but that's the fact, and I've known that since I don't know, April, when I figured it out.
It's very interesting, though. The media, they only push out one storyline and only allow one storyline to get out. And heaven forbid somebody else questions their narrative or comes out with something that negates what they are saying.
Right.
Oh my word, we're labeled as conspiracy theorists, we're science deniers, whatever you have it, whatever names that they call us.
Right.
Really? Why can there only be allowed one storyline to believe? Why are we not allowed to be free thinkers and say, well, something about that doesn't sound right. We're going to research it. Why aren't we allowed to do that anymore? I'm sorry, but no, that's something that should be a red flag to everybody and go, wait, just because we question something that is being presented to us, we're conspiracy theorists, we're science deniers, and all other sorts of names? Come on. Really? Shouldn't we be calling them that because they're only presenting one storyline and saying, you must believe this storyline? That's what scares me. Absolutely scares me. Nope. Be free thinkers, guys. Research. Come to your own conclusion, not the conclusion that the media says you must come to. Plain and simple. That's why we're talking about being truth seekers. Please do your own research, guys. Come to your own conclusion.
Do you know what I found with the media? The fake news. I love it. Trump calls it the fake news, and that's so what it is. So what it is. And listen, this isn't. I want you guys to understand that, for those of you who are just joining us, please understand that Newsmax. Hold on. Newsmax just called out Wolf and Bookvar. I don't even know if I say that right.
No way.
They should not get a free pass. Oh, sweet. I love it.
Finally.
All right. So let me finish my thought. That's awesome. And Jen Dodge said, are you going to DC tomorrow they have a huge rally for Trump? No.
Yeah, no.
No. If I didn't have my kids, I would have gone. I just don't trust it with my daughter. I don't know. DC's kind of iffy right now. I mean, I will be watching live stream for sure. Probably chanting in my living room.
Exactly.
But anyway, okay, let me finish my thought. I keep squirreling. All right, so the news, right? So people are always so quick, right? So you say Epic Times, you say Newsmax TV, and I think there's another one. Was it OAH or something?
OANN or something.
OAN or I don't know.
News Network. Yeah.
I haven't watched that one, but I did hear that's a good one too. And what's interesting to me is people will comment on my feed or whatever, or they'll send me a private message and be like, oh, well, that's not unbiased. And I'm like, what about what you're watching, right? On Fox and CNN, what else? ABC, CNN, MSNBC, okay, MSN, whatever. All of those news channels, they're biased. Now, with the exception of Hannity and Tucker, right? They
Tucker's very much down the middle.
I do like it. But the reality is that that's very biased on one side. It's very left. I'm not even going to say Democrat because let me wake you guys up for a minute. And I think a lot of you that are watching are probably already woken, which is why you're here. Woken. There is no such thing as a Democrat Party, and I don't care what anyone says. This is my opinion. The Democrat Party is not the same party as it was when we were growing up. There wasn't this much division. They are literally the Communist Party. And that may be my opinion. I'm going to say that's my opinion because that was not confirmed. We know that. But when you really take a look at what socialism and communism is, and you take a look what they've done since March, that is communism. All day, every day, look up the definition. Okay. Exactly. So all you have to do is do your own research. Really encourage everybody to be independent thinkers and start researching on your own. I was kind of frustrated the other day in a couple of groups. I'm not going to mention exactly what groups, but it was very frustrating to see people not thinking on their own. You know, people were posting the thing that I did from the Epic to, oh, how's this true? How do you know? Where is this source from? You know, and I'm going to tell you what I did. Now, I know not everybody's like me, but please, I encourage you guys to be independent thinkers, like Rachel said, and be your own researcher. Use your wisdom and discernment, because that's what I do. You know, it didn't take me long to figure out where that map came from. I saw it on Facebook and went, oh, what's that? Okay, this person this is how I did this, you guys. So this person shared another person's post. So I clicked on that other person that she shared it from and then requested him as a friend. I thought, oh, this guy's a patriot, big time, like it's all over his page. Request him as a friend. He accepted me as a friend. I went down to his feed, clicked on the comments, and lo and behold, he puts epictimes.com, the resource of where it came from. I'm like, holy crap, I've been following them since the end of March. You know, they're incredible. They are absolutely on point. They're amazing. They're absolutely amazing. I cannot talk them up enough because they have factual information. Okay. It's not biased. They are truth. It's facts. We seek justice, truth, and freedom, and we want facts. So please do your own research. Stop waiting. I can't tell you how many times I had to post that same link to everybody's question. If you guys could just even go back in the comments and look for yourself instead of sitting on your butt and just going, oh, well, is it true? Like, stop, please. They don't want us to think independently. We want you to. We want you to be independent thinkers. Please. We want you to be leaders.
Yes, don't just listen to us. Like we said, be free thinkers. Do your own research. And I actually used to be one of them who went along with the media. Whatever the media said was true. Great. Why would they ever lie to us? Until I started going, wait a second, and started questioning some of the stuff that was presented and going, wait a second. And then doing my own research and then going, wait a second, that's not right. And then realizing what they're saying and everything that they're saying is not true. They give you a little bit of hints of it. So it's just enough to make you think, oh, we are telling you the truth, you know. And then they skew the other narrative. Why would we ever lie to you? This thing is not true. And they make you feel so bad for even thinking about it.
Yeah.
It's all brainwashing techniques, guys. Just if you look up even the term that, because I know that usually turns people off, the term brainwashing. If you actually look it up, the term is exactly what is happening. You tell people something specific for a couple of months, and eventually that becomes truth. You say it long enough or lie long enough, people start to believe it. So please just don't keep listening to that. And it's actually funny that you were saying socialism, Angie. That's actually Biden's whole platform. And the pastor that I listened to, Pastor Danny Jones, he's North Lake Baptist Church. He's actually my aunt's pastor. She actually used to work for him. He actually did a whole sermon on socialism and Christianity. And it was a very interesting sermon. And he was running down exactly what socialism is and why it didn't work out in the past, and just basically giving basic definitions and why socialism gets rid of religious freedom. He said every single time it doesn't work out. Every single time somebody's tried it, it does not work out. It sounds great. Everybody's equal. Everybody gets equal pay. Great. And then eventually capitalism starts working its way back in because somebody goes, hey, I'm working harder than this guy. Why are we getting the same amount of pay? And then they're like, wait a second. Then, they see why is it equitable pay when this guy is working harder than this guy and they're still getting the same amount. So equitable distribution and equitable pay never works out. And that's what socialism's whole platform is everybody gets the same amount no matter what you do. And then, us as people, he was basically saying in the sermon, we're not programmed like that. And he even went out and stated, it goes on the belief that everybody's good. Everybody wants the best for everybody else. And he goes, no, it states in the Bible that everybody is a sinner and fallen short of the glory of God. He goes, so don't automatically go on and think that. So everybody, that's why we have private property. No, everybody's going to say, oh, we all have the same type of houses. Oh, we have the same type of income. No, somebody's going to be going, I'm doing a whole lot more than this guy. Why are we being paid the same? And then that's when capitalism starts to come back in. He was basically stating, it's never going to work. No matter who was trying the socialism platform, it always fell through. So it's a very good sermon. He was tying in what was going on to the world and Biden's platform. And it was a very, very good sermon. It was very informative. Maybe I'll post it on my Facebook page later, but it was very eye-opening. This guy is the pastor is very, very smart. And he knows what he's talking about. He's been around a time or two.
We'll wait a couple of days and that'll get fact-checked, right?
I know, exactly. Fact-checking a pastor. That wouldn't surprise me. But yeah. So it's a very, very interesting sermon. I sat down and I listened to it and it really made me think like, whoa. And he even went into what I was saying last time. Where's your line in the sand? And he was talking about Romans again, like I was talking about last week. Like, you're supposed to listen to the government. Absolutely, 100%. It says we're supposed to obey our leaders. Yes, until they go against something that is against God or biblical principles. That's where you draw your line in the sand. So he was saying it again. So it was very interesting. I'm like, hey, I was just talking about that. And he reiterated it again. He goes, where's your line in the sand? Have they gone against a biblical principle? Yes or no? And it has to truly believe, truly based upon your belief and what you know of the Bible to say, yes, they did go against something God would want, or no, they didn't. So where's your line in the sand? I already drew my line in the sand because I truly believe they did go against biblical principle. Absolutely. And that's where you have to start questioning and going, who do you really listen to? Do you listen to man or do you listen to God? And me, I listen to God first and foremost. Right. So I listen. So.
Amen, sister.
Okay. So yeah, so I'll post that sermon up on my Facebook page, guys. If you want to take a listen to it, it is very, very insightful. Like I said, it's not one way or the other because he doesn't go, oh, I'm totally against this platform or totally against this political party. He doesn't do that at all. He just states facts. And I love that he presents it just with facts. That's all he did the whole sermon. He wasn't persuasive one way or the next. Just going off of scripture and going off of, the facts that are presented for socialism. Same thing.
That's awesome information. Oh, there's really bad echo. Can you guys hear the echo? Can you hear it, Rachel? The echo or not? No?
Nope.
I'm just hearing it feedback in my ears. Wow, that was really bad. I was like, oh my gosh, I feel like my ears are going to blow up. Can everybody hear me without the echo before I continue talking? Can you hear an echo or are we good?
I don't hear an echo.
You don't hear an echo? Okay.
Hubby says it comes and goes. Thank you, hubby.
Yeah.
He's downstairs listening to us.
Okay.
Come upstairs, honey.
I wonder if it's when we talk too close together, if it's worse. Echo. All right. Okay. This is annoying the living crap out of me. It's probably Facebook. All right. All right, that's a little bit better. Okay. I also want to clarify one other thing, and then I think we'll end it the live just because of the crazy feedback. And it's like, it's insane. And then people are hearing the echo. But last night I had a family member post on one of my, my goodness, one of my, whatever you want to call it, one of my posts, they commented. And it was a bit disheartening, you know, because I don't even remember which one it was. I think it was the one where I was like, Wolf and Levine. Hey, Wolf and Levine.
Oh, yes, that one. Yes.
About you're not going to tell us what to do for Thanksgiving and Christmas, you know? And at the end of it, I was like, you know, so I forget how I wrote it. I was like, the pandemic. Yes. All right. I want to clarify something right now. Okay. Because I think that people take this out of context. When we say pandemic, okay, we don't mean that the virus doesn't exist. I just want people to understand, like, I'm not degrading the fact that people have died. One life lost is too many, okay? That's reality. And I strongly agree with that. Like, but let's take a step back and go, okay, COVID is real. It's a virus. You know, it's another strand of the coronavirus, which has been around for years, and it's the common cold. All right, we know that that strand is a little bit worse, right? It can affect your breathing, your airways, right? We understand that. I have a compromised immune system because I have asthma, especially during the spring and the fall. My immune system is 100% compromised when it comes to, I mean, right now, I'm having limited airspace because I have asthma. However, it doesn't mean that I agree with a mask, because guess what? If I put a mask on, now I'm limiting my airspace even more. And now I'm going to end up in the hospital. Oh, wait, hold on. That causes anxiety. So you're limiting your airspace even more. And then what happens? You're going to go to the ER. And then you're going to get tested. And it's probably going to come back with a false positive. Okay. All right. Not saying that you may not have COVID, but the reality is that 99.9% of people survive. Okay, that's higher than the flu. We have been dealing with the flu for decades. Okay, we have lost people to the flu for decades. I really want you guys to understand, when I say pandemic, that means it was planned. That means it was man-made, because their goal was to depopulate the population. Okay, this whole thing was planned out. Do your own research. I encourage you guys to do your own research. Epic Times is a documentary. It's really quite interesting. You should watch it. Okay. Political gain. If you guys didn't catch this by now, that this was done for political gain, we've never shut down a country, people. Ever. Okay. I'm not discounting that people that have gotten it. I am here to tell you, I am one that got it back in February, before we ever knew what it was. And I'm still here. I'm still living. I'm still breathing. It sucked. I got over it. You know what? Guess what? Oh, how about we talk about boosting our immune system? How about that? Okay. Stop being so scared. The reality is suicide rates, heart attack, cancer, all of those things have gone up. Okay. Deaths due to cancer, deaths due to heart attack, and deaths due to suicide. Suicide is key number one. And guess what? You're not going to hear that from the fake news. Do your research. Suicide rates are sky high since March, and more people have died of suicide than they have died of the COVID, of the virus. So think about that. You are here to live your life as though it were your last day here on earth. You are here to live your life to the fullest extent. You are here to live life of pure freedom, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That is what our life is supposed to be about. Okay? Have faith in God, because I'm telling you, when it's your time, it's your time. And I don't care what it is. He knows. He has your days numbered. He knows exactly how long you're going to be here. He knows exactly what you're going to pass away from. He knows exactly what's going to happen before it happens. So why are we so scared and wearing these stupid masks, and that don't work. I'm not saying I'm a doctor, but let me tell you something. Sometimes self-education is a lot better than a degree. I have been self-educating myself for many, 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 many years. Okay. And I wouldn't be where I'm at today if it weren't for self-education and listening to the right people. Okay. If you want to wear one, I'm not going to make fun of you. I will still love on you. I will still talk to you. I will still. In fact, there was a woman yesterday. We went out to eat last night after our dentist appointment. Yay, we finally got to the dentist. After a year, and we go every 6 months because I'm crazy about that, by the way. Keep your mouths healthy. You grow all kinds of bacteria and junk in here. That also makes you sick. Mm-hmm. So anyway, we went yesterday and it was like awesome. I felt great. We went out to eat afterwards. And there was this woman next to us. Oh, she was probably, in her mid 80s. Okay. And she was sitting there and she had a mask on her chin while she was sitting at the table. She had it there while she was eating and drinking her coffee. She didn't take it off. Okay. But she was so freaking sweet. Okay. Did I judge that? Part of me was like, seriously, just take it off. I can't anymore. Right. But at the same time, I didn't say anything nasty to her. I wasn't mean to her. I wasn't like, take your mask off. You know what I mean? Like these people that are like, put your mask on. Like, I'm not that way. Yeah. I will never be that way. That's not who I am as a person. And so here is what happened. So this lady is sitting there and she's like, she intervened in our conversation. We were talking about, what are we going to have, for dinners next week? And my daughter was like, you should make homemade chicken corn noodle or chicken pot pie. And my son, Kaden, was like, oh, we should make wings. So it was this whole thing. And she goes, you guys are so cute. I just love the little conversation you're having. And oh, that food sounds so good. Like she was so cute. Anyway, long story short, I felt led to pay for her meal. And so I went up, I told the waiter and I said, sir, can I get the lady next to me? I want her check. And he's like, oh, sure. Here you want to pay it forward? I love that. So he hands me her check. I go up front and I paid for both of them. I said, just make sure you tell her that I paid for it. I wanted to tell her so bad, like, I want to pay for your bill. But I'm like, no, because so many people reject that. So I'm like, nope, I'm just going to do it. And I did the tip and everything. Like I just went extra. I didn't want her to pay a dime. And that made my heart smile. And what I mean by that is, I could tell she was alone. She was lonely, and probably frustrated. Like you can see it in people's faces. And, is there any more kindness in the world? And I felt like she needed to know that there is people that care, people that are kind, because we didn't have masks on at all. She could have said something, but she didn't. But you know what? There might have been something in the back of her mind. They should be wearing masks. Like you never know, right? But isn't it interesting? And then all of a sudden they realize, oh my gosh, this person has a good heart. Oh, I didn't have to pay for my meal tonight. Like, something as simple as that goes really far. And I encourage, I think, every single one of you watching the replay, do something small for someone. Pay it forward. We need more of that. And if you could imagine, can you imagine, Rachel, if we would all just do that? Like every single day, we find one little thing to do. I'm not saying you have to pay for everybody's meal every single day. Find one thing, one act of kindness, and what you can do, and what that can do to change the world.
Exactly.
And anyway, I went on my little tangent there. I went from like COVID to pandemic to okay, but understand that it all comes together. Is my point. Okay, that's where we're at. It was planned. And now we need to be independent thinkers, independent researchers, and we need to come together and realize that, okay, it's a virus. Okay, just like anything else. We've had viruses since before we were even born. It's fine. It will be fine. Take care of yourself, boost your immune system, take vitamin A, B, C, D, E, whatever it is.
All of them, but
right. Nutrition shakes. I mean, just do whatever it takes to take care of yourself, you know?
Exactly.
Anyway.
And what was our title of the show today, Angie? What did you title it?
We seek justice, truth, and freedom. So this is our message today to you.
Exactly. Seek truth for yourself, guys.
Mm-hmm.
With the justice side, seriously, justice will prevail. It will.
Yeah.
Plain and simple. I'm talking about the election, but justice will come through. It absolutely will. They're finding out so many things. And I truly believe Trump wouldn't be tweeting out or Facebooking the messages that he is sending out to the public unless he had absolute solid proof. Because you know Trump, he does not like to be made a fool of. So if he's stating something, it's truth, and he has something. So
he's stating something, it's facts and truth.
Mm-hmm. He wouldn't just come out with something and then at the end go and embarrass himself. That's not him. It's never been him. So he has something big, or else he wouldn't be putting it out there to the public. So just occur. And then freedom. Guys, choose to walk as free people. I know it's a Douglas Mastriano saying, but seriously, I mean, it's the way that we all need to walk. Walk as free people. Choose to walk as free people. What the governments are doing, not right, guys. Not right. Choose to think for yourself. Be free thinkers and what's best for yourself and your family. Not what the government tells you what is best for yourself and your family. That's where it gets scary, is when the government starts to control your everyday life and your everyday movement. You are no longer free. It is no longer the land of the free and the home of the brave when the government starts to tell you when to be brave, when not to be brave, when to do something, when not to do something, how to hold everyday life functions, tell you who you can have in your household. Not good, guys. Not good. You have to choose to walk as free people. Absolutely. Choose to think for yourself. What is right for yourself and your family, not what the government tells you what's right for you and your family. Plain and simple. The government doesn't take care of me. Never has, never will. I take care of me. I take care of my family. It's not the government's job.
Yep. 100%.
And when you actually start to think that the government actually cares about you, that's scary. For a fact, they don't. Why would they? They never have before.
Right.
So, yeah. Just like Angie was saying, learn to think for yourself, guys. Learn to do your own research. That's all we're saying. You don't even have to trust us and what we're saying. We're just basically putting it out there. Do your own research. Think for yourself. Find out your own information than what is presented to you. Plain and simple.
Yeah. Love it.
Are there any comments, my dear?
We have a lot.
Oh, sorry.
We have a lot of comments.
I missed a couple.
It's okay. Yeah, there's a lot. Thank you. Pandemic is correct term. Push mail and voting, compromise our election process. Yep. Even our family doctor and medical doctor says masks don't work, and he doesn't wear one. Wow. Rachel Adams, Wiswesser, where do you go? I want to know.
We want to go.
Seriously, you need to answer. I want to know. I may comment back to that then.
Okay.
Let's see. Bonnie, okay, so sweet. I need a tissue. You're cute. Jim, Chris, I have done that on several occasions. I paid it forward for veterans most of the time.
That's awesome.
Oh, it is awesome. Amy, that's terrible. She said, I still have not seen half of my customers in my barbershop since reopening. Many are still working from home and not leaving their house. I can't even imagine.
Wow.
Oh, gosh.
I would rather die having lived than die never having lived, I should say. I'd rather die having lived.
That's right. Amen. What about these family members of nursing homes? They just want to be with their families.
Don't get me started on that, because that could be a whole another hour how upset I am. I can't even imagine the emotional, psychological torment.
It's terrible. It's terrible. I mean, I go shopping for my grandparents every week. I go to market. I go to the grocery store. You know, she calls me on a Friday night with her list. I go on a Saturday morning and I drop it off, but she's all the way on the other side of the door. And there's a window, a small window. I'm outside at the door and I'm not even in. I'm like outside the doorway and I have to yell, "Hi, Nana." You know, it's terrible. Like, and
I mean, it just basically cures me from ever putting anybody that I know into a nursing home. Ever.
nope.
Never do
I'll
it.
take care of them.
Yeah.
I'll take care of them. Figure it out. You can also hire
home health care aid.
Yes, thank you. Home health care. Yeah. 100%.
Never.
Because you never know. But
I couldn't even imagine. I'm just picturing if my grandmother was still alive and her being in her, there'd be nothing that would stop me from visiting her. You can arrest me, you can do whatever you need to me. I'd be in there. That's just me. Seriously, you cannot stop me. Like, no. And I'd be giving her hugs and kisses because that's just who I am. Sorry. I'm a very affectionate person. No. And just
Rachel would be in handcuffs.
I would be. I swear by the end of all this, I'm going to be, especially with if Biden gets in and the national mandates and I would be in handcuffs. I already said, if you don't hear from me, bail me out. Please. You know exactly where I'll be. So.
Here's what I know. We have to stop speaking negative over this though, Rachel. Like I just said this last night. We've got to stop saying, what if Biden gets it? Stop doing that. Because, you know, I think being a transformation coach and working with people on mindset and whatever you speak comes back to you. Speak life into the situation and focus on what we do want instead of what we don't want. And it will help a lot. Like I know for a fact, and I've been speaking this again and again, and I also have a peace in my spirit and my heart. Yes. We will Trump for another 4 years. We will, because justice will prevail. God is going to do something. I feel this in my spirit more than anything, that he is going to do something that's going to turn heads. Miracles are going to happen. I'm telling you, I can feel it. I see it. Be encouraged, have faith, right? And know that this is going to be okay. Justice will be served. It's coming. I don't know when. Okay. I don't know how. Okay. Those are things that I can't tell you, but what I can tell you is that I have a really good, I feel at peace. I have a good feeling. And we just need to continue to focus on what we want. We want President Donald Trump for another 4 years. We want to continue to thrive, you know, as people in our economy and the things that he's done. He has done so much. I would need a laundry list in front of me of pages of things that he's accomplished in 3.5 years, in only 3.5 years. That's insane. I don't know about you, but I like the lower gas prices, guys.
There you go. And I like more money in my paycheck. I don't know.
I do too. I mean, heck.
It's the most I've made, period. When I was working.
Listen, I mean, I'm self-employed, but the tax write-offs for self-employed, the benefits that we have, yeah, we get to keep more of it. It's awesome. And earned income credit, child tax credit, you get more per child.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, guys. Like, think about what he's done instead of saying, well, I don't like his personality because he says weird things, or he says something wrong. Or you think that, or he was married 3 times. You know what? Take a look at yourself in the mirror first before you judge someone else. Based on you have no solid ground to stand on, is my point. Look at all the accomplishments he's done for our country. He's a true patriot. He loves our country. He loves his people. And never in my life did I ever see a president accomplish as much as he has in 3.5 years, going on 4, or it is, going on 4, and until 2024.
Yes.
So
be the first thing, cast the first stone, right?
And then in 2024, who wants to see Donald Trump Jr. and Candace Owens Wouldn't that be amazing? That would be a tat. That would be right there. President, vice president.
Yes, I would agree with that. Unless Doug wants to throw his hat into the ring, then sorry. I got to go for Doug.
No, we need him. No, we need him. No, we need him Pennsylvania governor.
Yes.
No, we need to keep him as a Pennsylvania governor.
I agree. As much as I would love to see him president, no, he can't leave us.
He needs to be our governor. We need to get out of oppression in Pennsylvania.
Absolutely. He would make an amazing governor. I cannot wait till he comes out and announces it. Oh, best day ever.
I know.
Best day ever.
Awesome. All right, you guys. Okay, we're going to end the show. It is 51 minutes. I said we were going to end it like 20 minutes ago.
We got it.
All right.
Squirrel.
All right, you guys. This is Angela Marie in the morning with my co-host Rachel Vermeulen. We Trump Owens awesome combo, Bonnie says.
I agree.
So just to let you guys know, we stream live now every Monday, Wednesday, Friday morning, 8:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. See, I'm not even politically correct. Whatever. How can you relate to someone that is politically correct all the time? You can't.
Yeah.
All right. I'm done. I'm off my soapbox now. My name is Angela Marie, transformation coach, founder of findyourpurposeandshine.com. And this is the Angela Marie in the Morning Show. If you all have ideas on sponsors, if any of you have ideas on sponsors, please let us know. We are growing. Like I said, not everybody is on here live right now. I got 3-4 different platforms going on right now. So we have no idea how many people are on here because, I see different numbers going on right now. So it's crazy. But our views are going up because I see people plugging into the replay. So it's amazing. I'm loving it. You see like the numbers jump at night. It's insane. So anyway, if you guys know anyone, I would really appreciate it. And with that being said, we really love you guys.
Yes, we do.
We love you guys so much. And we just want what's best for everyone, right?
Exactly.
And justice, truth, and freedom will prevail.
Amen. Couldn't have said it better myself. I love how you plugged in the title. Great job.
Awesome.
Excellent.
You guys.
Have an amazing weekend, guys. We will see you back here Monday morning at 8:45 in the morning. So make sure you tune in and join us. And I pray everyone has a great weekend. Many prayers, blessings, hedge of protection around each of you guys. Don't worry, we got this. Remember, the Lord is still on the throne. He always will be on the throne. He's got this, guys. So no anxiety, don't worry. We're good.
Awesome. We'll see you later, Rachel. Have an amazing day. Love you. Love all of you out there. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.